It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight. No doubt this will be a pivotal game in the series with a chance to take a 3-1 lead before heading home. Kenny, what kind of pressure are they going to be feeling here?
Oh, they better be prepared for a physical, win-at-all-cost game. It's a great opportunity, to take control of this series if you want to.
We say this a lot, but they got to play smart. Great shot selection, great defense, everything they know they can do. See, there's a huge difference between being up 3-1 and heading into Game 5 tied up 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah,
because in one you're leading the series and in one you're tied.
That's why I said it's a huge difference.
It is. It's huge.
Smart guy.
Yep. Brilliant guy. That'll do it. Both teams ready to tip it off. Probably one more than the other, but who knows? Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Toronto Raptors have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the author of the 700-page book of basketball, a must-read, Bill Simmons.
It's great to be here, and everyone wants me to rewrite that book, but I don't have it in me. So much has changed in basketball over the last 9 years. I got to redo my Hall of Fame pyramid, but I can't sit down and do it, Kevin. I think it's going to last.
How long did it take you to write that book?
It was 3 years of my life, and I was younger. Now it would just be coffee all day, trying to stay awake for it.
But a New York Times bestseller for multiple weeks.
It was number one.
Right,
yeah, it was
absolutely.
Great. And it taught me that I knew people love basketball, and I think we've seen this decade as basketball has just blossomed into something much bigger than I think it's ever been. I could tell with the book, people like it.
It's the Toronto Raptors facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. You look at Golden State, no doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the 4. Now Green after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Green with the jam.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Thompson against Green. Outside Gasol. The 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Gasol's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Livingston looking for the opening. Kicks it to Durant. And before the ownership changed in 2010, the Warriors franchise really staggered.
Yeah, they staggered to the point that in 2012, I wrote a long column for Grantland about It was like the 60 reasons you can't blame the Warriors fans for booing their owner on Chris Mullin night. And I went through their whole history since they won the title in '74 of just all the horrible things that happened to them, all the dumb moves they made, all the dumb trades, all the things they never should have done. It was extensive. And after things flipped around, people mail me that article all the time, like, can you believe it? We've won 3 titles in the last 4 years. You just wrote this. Feels like yesterday. And it was. It's one of the most amazing turnarounds of any franchise I can remember.
I'm assuming you're a fan of their front office.
Yeah, very, very smart. But, the pieces were there. When they bought the team, everyone thought they overpaid. And not to toot my own horn because I've been wrong a million times, but I was one of the only people who didn't think they overpaid. I just felt like that market was awesome. I loved their fans. It was in the heart of Silicon Valley. It made sense that they should be a juggernaut, and they had never really had good ownership. And as we learn over and over every year at the Knicks, like, owners matter. They just do.
Now, here's Livingston. Pass to Thompson. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. First personal foul, team's first. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Durant against Leonard. Durant deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Now here is Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard kicks to Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Gasol's got 6. Bill, the way that super teams are being put together right now, good or bad for the league?
I'm confused. I have been watching this league since I was a kid. We've always had super teams. There's never been an era where we didn't. What do people think the Jordan era Bulls were, and what do they think the Shaq, Kobe Lakers were? This is how the league is. I think what bothers people this time around specifically is that the Warriors won 73 games and they added Kevin Durant. Now, I get it. I get why it bothers people. On the other hand, your job as a franchise is to tilt the competitive advantage in any way you can toward your favor. They did a great job building their team. They did a great job building enough cap space for this year that everybody knew was coming, the summer of 2016. We knew the cap was going to jump. And they played it perfectly, and they got Kevin Durant out of it. He played it perfectly, too. He was on a team. He wasn't going to win the title in OKC. He wasn't going to win the title playing with Westbrook. Not to sound like a Durant apologist, but he wants to win a title and beat LeBron James. If you're going to do that, you're going to try to get on the best possible team you can.
And so here is Golden State after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. They get it back. Cousins rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Here's Green. He dishes it to Lowry. Left side Gasol. From downtown, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Gasol. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cousins finds Durant. Now, here's Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson passes to Cousins. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now, here's Lowry. For 3. That one doesn't drop. So Golden State will take it the other way. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Durant for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got his second basket of the night. Always a spirited debate, Bill, around the NBA. Which team was the best ever? I know you have an opinion on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I used to feel really strongly about my opinion on this, but I think basketball has changed so much over this decade that I'm not even positive how you could compare what this Warriors team is versus what I always thought the 86 Celtics were the best team. But the 86 Celtics were built, I always compared it to a hockey team on a power play where you're just trying to get closer and closer to the net and crowd the net. And they were just built around getting layups and the best possible shots. The Warriors are built around math and shooting threes and spacing the floor. And if you took the 86 Celtics and indoctrinated them in that style for 5 years, they all would have been shooting threes, and they probably would have done it better than the Warriors, but I don't know. So I almost have like the before-after with theirs. I think the Warriors are the best team of the math era, but I still think the 86 Celtics were the best start-to-finish season anyone's had. The dark horse for me was the 01 Lakers, the second Lakers team. When Shaq and Kobe, they had won the year before, rocky first few months, and then they figured out whatever they needed to figure out, and Phil Jackson probably sprinkled some Zen fairy dust on them or whatever he did, and they just ripped through the league. And they came very close to going undefeated in the playoffs. So that would be my dark horse.
Here's Van Vliet, Leonard on the wing. Here's Siakam. Off target with his three. The Warriors trailing. The pass to Livingston. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Picking back up, Bill, on our discussion of the greatest teams from different eras. What about those Chicago teams with Jordan in the 90s?
You know, the best one was probably the 92 team. But I really do think the league got a little diluted there in the 90s because of expansion. I don't think there was like the quote-unquote best Bulls team. I think Jordan was so great, he made it look probably a little easier than it was. But, you know, there's teams, they never really went against a great center other than 95 and 96 against Shaq. And, you know, the NBA pretends this never happened, but the Magic beat them when Michael came back from baseball, and Shaq and Horace Grant destroyed them. They were just too big for them. So, you know, for me, I still think that Shaq-Kobe 01 team was really great. Like, those guys were averaging 30 points a game each that year, and were just unstoppable. All the role players were really good. They had Big Shot Rob on that team, and Fisher, and Brian Shaw, Rick Fox. Like, that was a really good team. But I still think the 86 Celtics, having 4 Hall of Famers in the front court, DJ, Danny Ainge, the home court advantage, Bird at his peak of his powers, like, I would still say that.
Siakam misses.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Kevin Durant, an MVP, multiple championships, but he continues to add new wrinkles to his game and takes pride in that part of his game.
Yeah, last year was the two-way play in the defense in the first 2.5 months of the year. They faded off. That whole team, I think, got tired. I asked some of the Warriors about it last year, just why did they get tired when, you know, it wasn't like 17 was that grueling. They kind of rolled through the league. But I think it's just day-to-day, the bullseye being in the spotlight, every arena you go to.
Best punch every game.
Yeah, you're out in Charlotte. It's the highlight of Charlotte's season to play you, and I think it does wear those guys down. I think the next step with him would be, can he evolve into a stretch 5? What could he be, Al Horford, basically, and take all the Draymond minutes when Draymond's not playing and just be the other 5.
How many stretch 5s are in the NBA? Can you count them on one hand, or think of them?
It's the Al Horford, and there's not many. There's not many. But, I mean, a 7-foot guy who's one of the best, like, 8 shooters of all time is your stretch 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Can Jokic shoot the 3? He can kind of.
Yeah.
He's got an outside shot, doesn't he?
Unfortunately, Jokic stretches the other team's point total when he's out there. So he's a stretchy other team's total to 120 defender.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Durant dishes to Livingston. From 13, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Sean Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range.
Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them. And they won the title.
How old were you in 17?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever the kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Here's Lynn, and he banks in the layup.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
The Warriors shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant, number 1. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
He doesn't get the second one. Raptors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. The fader. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The mid-range game is becoming more of a lost art, but not for this guy.
Poke loose. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Lynn against Iguodala. Lynn finds Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Wow, that was a nice athletic roll out of the screen. Ibaka moves with tremendous ease.
Now here's Livingston for 3, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here is Lynn, off target at the rim.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys are in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, just coming to seeing guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, they've got Powell. Jeremy Lin is out there with Ibaka. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. Bill, you've watched the NBA evolve. Talk about some of the biggest changes over the last decade you've seen.
The three-point line and the threes or foul shots philosophy, I think, is the biggest thing. Just the pace of the game has really improved and to a really pleasing way for fans. Like just what Steve Nash was doing last decade and those Suns teams, that everybody's playing that way now. I think the social media and the players basically getting rid of the wall between them and the fans, using social media, using Instagram, and we just feel like we know these guys better. And their ability to control their own message now versus where they were 10 years ago. Huge. It all started with the decision in LeBron James and has carried through this whole decade. And these guys now, they can get whatever message out they want. They can criticize the president. They can criticize their own team. They can ask for a trade. If they get called out by some writer or somebody writes a hit piece, they can go back at the guy and sick all their fans on the writer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Siakam. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Durant kicks to Thompson. Here's Looney. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Powell. He's covered by Iguodala. Powell, that's good. Going back to our topic from a moment ago, Bill, you mentioned the interaction between players and social media and how that's become a new facet, a skill we're seeing daily from players.
There's just way more accountability now. And I'm really impressed by how polished the guys are that come in the league now. And I think the LeBron generation, LeBron, Wade, Chris Bosh, some of those guys from the last generation that came up and became vets and really knew how, Paul Pierce, who knew how to handle their business. Now these new guys come in, they're 19, 20 years old, and they act like they're 30. I'm sure you see it at the games.
Shocking.
Whereas in the 90s, it was a free-for-all, and you had these guys who, if you gave them a live mic, you were terrified. And now these guys are 19 years old,
Polished.
giving, long interviews to reporters. It's like, how are you doing this?
Tatum in particular is very
Tatum's
impressive.
already good at being a bad interview.
He's
like he doesn't say anything. He knows how to dodge any question. It's like, you're 19. How do you know how to do this?
Unbelievable. No good on the free throw. Bill, several of your books have been bestsellers. How did it feel to see your work so well received around the world?
I think I was really happy that the basketball book did well because I spent a long time writing it, and it was 700 pages. And when it got mailed to me, it was so big, I thought people would just be terrified of it. And, it turns out...
I think they embraced the
size.
I
think they did. They liked it. I designed it for people to be able to put on their toilet or bring on an airplane or whatever they want to do with it. But I was always amazed that there wasn't a basketball book that tried to kind of group all these other books and some of the opinions and all the misinformation. Like the fact that, honestly, the reason I wanted to write the book was just that people thought Will Chamberlain was better than Bill Russell. And yet every single thing written in the 60s was that Bill Russell was better. And all the players would say Bill Russell was better. And when they played together, Bill Russell's team won. So it's like, how do we get to the point where people think Will Chamberlain was better? So it was that and some other stuff that made me want to write the book.
That one good for 2. 10 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant. And Cousins kicks to Iguodala. Thompson up top, guarded by Green. Durant just inside the line, and it's Golden State with another.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Outside Gasol. Over Cousins. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Gasol.
You'll always have to ride the hot hand. Tonight, it's been Gasol.
Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Bell. Here is Durant. He's got 22. Iguodala, right side. Cousins, no one around him. Outside for Durant. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Iguodala, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Lowry finds Gasol. No good on the 3.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. Now, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is esports is one of the biggest things we have now. And if you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games and be good at that than you are to do anything else. So why wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? The whole esports in general, just the audiences they're getting and as a spectator event, that's been building. So why wouldn't that work for college?
Raptors trail by 6. Now Green, he has 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Green kicks to Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Thompson from long range. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Gasol is doubled. Outside Lowry. 3-pointer.
And just marvelous work on the defensive side from Andre. So good at getting a hand up and contesting shots.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Green against Thompson. And it's Green missing. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Durant. Takes a three, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Timeout. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Raptors call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And there it is for him.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Pass to Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
Durant hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. A 12-point game. He kicks it to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Five on the clock. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard with the steal. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Durant. 27 points for him. Shoots over Leonard. Durant, no good. Raptors trail by 9. Leonard looking around. Outside Gasol. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Golden State's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Green kicks to Livingston. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 8 points.
A tough play to defend. Clay gets rid of the ball as quickly as anyone.
Passes it to Leonard. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Pass to Livingston. Back to Thompson. Shot on the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Leonard. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot's good by Durant.
That's why Durant's one of the best scorers in the game. I don't know how the defense stops that.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Lowry. Releases. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up J.
Ibaka outside. The pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Raptors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one drops.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins, and Jerebko is subbed in for Kevin Durant. And then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Jeremy Lin comes in for Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Livingston passes to Green. Back to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, no luck. Hey, Bill, thanks for coming by. Fantastic stuff as usual. We really appreciate your time.
Appreciate being on. Go Celtics.
You can't root on these.
I'm absolutely rooting. That's my team.
And Smitty, so great to have Bill with us, a guy who's ahead of the curve creatively.
Kevin, he was a pioneer in blogging, Emmy nominated for his work on documentaries. The guy never stops thinking of new ways to produce content.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell's checked in.
I would love to see Klay Thompson get to the line a little bit more. Thompson hits about 85% for his career.
Here's VanVleet. Kicks to Gasol. 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Livingston. Here's Looney. Livingston with it. Passes it to Bell. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got 16.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Up top, Lin. The teardrop falls in. 9 points in the game so far.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for Golden State, their backs are up against the wall and they're playing like it. Down 2-1, it's crucial to their championship hopes that they hold up this lead to even out the series. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
As we return to Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BART, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here is Durant. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Livingston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game, over Lowry, and it's Golden State with another. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Right side Gasol. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gasol's got 17 now.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Here's Livingston, rejected by Gasol. Inside, Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The free throw drops for Durant. Durant hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now here is Lowry. He's covered by Livingston. Right side Gasol. Takes it off the glass. Gasol's got 19 points.
We know he can shoot it from the outside, but I love to see Mark down there on the block.
Livingston kicks to Durant. They kick it out to Green. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Lowry. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
And here are the Warriors now, leading by 12. Leonard against Durant. Thompson from long range. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lowry kicks to Green. Back to Lowry. There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Livingston. 6 points for him. Green left side. Durant wide open. He fires. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Durant. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
You try to challenge him defensively, but right there, just too much to deal with to challenge Kevin Durant.
To the inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Here is Durant. After the Raptors pick up 2. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Lowry looking around. Here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. Now here's Livingston. Lowry covering. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. The feed to Leonard. Here's Siakam. Over Green. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Durant just inside the line. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, Green. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 13. Iguodala finds Durant. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Count it. 8 points for Andre Iguodala.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Now here's Lowry. Down low. Pass to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the paint, here's Green, and there it is for him. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Raptors trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Toronto calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Leonard. That shot off. Great D that time from Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Cousins. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. No one near him. Siakam misses.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
Green against Iguodala. Outside for Durant. To the inside. Golden State moving it around. Now the Raptors moving it up. Leonard's got the ball. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green.
One shot, gentlemen.
that free throw good from Leonard. Warriors leading by 14. Durant kicks to Livingston. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And no good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And Durant gets double teamed. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Your Rebco's checked in for Draymond Green. So it's the Warriors now. A 12-point game. Iguodala no good. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lowry from outside drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
Cousins inside, working on Ibaka. The shot's good. Cousins has got 5 points so far. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam. Rebounded by Urebko.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. It's Iguodala with the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. And it's Bell in for Durant. And then for Toronto, Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kyle Lowry. Siakam passes to Powell. And he comes up with the deuce. Powell's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala kicks to Urebko. Takes a 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
This is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
Outside, Lin. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now the pass to Livingston. Pass to Bell. Here's Urebko. Defended by Ibaka. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Here's Siakam. He has 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Gentlemen, tooth shots, roof shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Shot's good by Iguodala.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 9. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 14. To the wing right side. Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Toronto, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Iguodala. 10 points for him. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson, left side, passes it to Looney. 6 to shoot. Here's Bell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 14.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Lynn against Thompson. A nice shot by Lynn.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Pass to Jerebko. Iguodala kicks to Bell. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Jerebko's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now here is Ibaka. He's guarded closely. Back to Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Now Iguodala. He kicks to Thompson. 16 feet away. That one, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Toronto right now, Powell is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Van Vliet into the 1. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Raptors on defense. Iguodala, the pass to Jerebko. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Jerebko's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Down by 15. Lynn looking it over. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer on the way. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Iguodala. Thompson outside. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Powell down low. Defended by Jerebko. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 14. Down low, here's Iguodala, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
There's where Thompson's underrated vision comes into play. That's an excellent find.
Ibaka outside. Lynn against Green. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
Good on the bucket. 14 points for Andre Iguodala.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Outside, Lynn. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And Lynn plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
The pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson outside. Kicks to Jerebko. Passes it to Thompson. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 22 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Lynn, that's a 2-pointer. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Jerebko. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Gotta admire the aggressive nature of that dunk by Thompson. No mercy when he takes it strong to the cup.
Lynn against Thompson. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ibaka, no good that time. Great D that time from Green. From deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Looney. Durant comes in for Jerebko. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Raptors, Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Green comes in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here are the Warriors now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Here's Durant.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
And Lowry has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Leonard, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Here is Lowry. He kicks it to Gasol. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here is Durant. Off the inbound pass. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
I mean, with his height, it is almost impossible to affect KD's shot without fouling.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Good on both. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside, Green. Back to Lowry for 3. But they'll get another chance. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Siakam. Gasol trying to free himself up. Siakam, good.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Now the pass to Durant. Back to Livingston. Now Cousins. While recovering. Cousins inside. Working on Gasol. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Owning that area around the rim, something DeMarcus has done as far back as we can remember.
Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Ibaka. Over Green. Shots good by Ibaka.
And that's a nice jumper by Ibaka, showing good touch from mid-range.
Passes to Cousins. The dish to Thompson. Outside Durant from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Now here is Ibaka. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Inside. Livingston, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thompson against Green. A wide open look for Gasol. A three-pointer, no good.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Outside Lowry. Will it go? Outside for Gasol. Pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Eric Moreland's checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kyle Lowry. That one is off. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. Bell comes in for Green. And it's Evans in for Klay Thompson. And the second free throw, good. Golden State's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Evans kicks to Durant. Pass to Livingston. Shoots over Lin. Outside for Durant. To the inside, Evans. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The pass to Siakam. Dishes it to Lin. It's stolen by Livingston. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
Now here's Lin. Basket counts.
And really respect the confidence of Lin. His teammates love how he runs these pick and roll plays.
Livingston passes to Looney. He kicks it to Durant. Livingston finds Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Here's Siakam. Powell, the pass to Green. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Jerebko's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Toronto also making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Shot clock at 3. There's Lin with the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Livingston with it. Pass to Evans. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Livingston, defended by Lin. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now here's Powell. That one's not going to go. Evans with some nice D. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Kicks it to Jerebko. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Andre Iguodala.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Lynn against Evans. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lynn, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Lynn.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Lynn. 1:27 left in the game. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a wide open look for Lynn. And a miss there on the triple. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's...
Oh, wow.
Watch your head. It's a beautiful jam.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Now here's Lynn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Jeremy Lin, taking 2 shots. Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Lynn. And here is Durant. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, we expect big games for you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.